all the way down from Washington, everybody. We're in Portland, Oregon, and we're celebrating nonviolent humans coming out of jail. And today, after 50 years?
50 years, that's right, 50 years.
Leonard Peltier is on his way home, and it's such a beautiful thing. And thank you, President Biden, and all the people that believe in justice and just us. What's your name?
My name is Cindy Mosney Happy Face. I'm a Swedecan. I'm Swedish, Indian, and Mexican. And today is a beautiful day. We're having a celebration dinner here at the Great Spirit Church in Portland, Oregon, and to help with the healing of mothers, sisters, grandmas, and everybody who has family members, as well as Leonard, who we've been distant from and haven't been able to have hugs from and contact with. It hurts. It's a sad thing, and we're working on healing to feel better.
Hey, well, tell us a little bit about your childhood and seeing bumper stickers that said "Free Leonard" your whole life, right? For 50 years.
That's right.
Right?
I'm sick. The camera's facing this way again. That's okay, right? And we know that a lot of our people, have suffered injustice just because of the color of our skin, just because of of our race. We've been second-class citizens in our own country, and you can't undo all that. You can't undo it and pretend like everything's all right. We go on in our spirit and we help other people. But there's always that void, that loss. When we hold hands in a circle or have a ceremony, there's always that void.
And so after 50 years, does this day mean something special?
It certainly does, and I hope that we get a national, federal, we deserve a federal holiday to celebrate Leonard.
Like Martin Luther King Day.
Martin Luther King Day, that's right. We certainly deserve that. It wouldn't be an entitlement, it would be something that should be our right. And hopefully, even if not in my lifetime, with generations, there's generations and generations of trauma, but our people are getting better, and you can see our voices are being heard. Our children are listening. I have 15-year-old great grandkids, and I can see the change. I can see the change in, they've graduated.
They're speaking out more.
They're speaking out more. Yes, definitely. Black Lives Matter. My grandson was a strong advocate for that. And, when we have protests, they call it riots. And sometimes, for some reason, when non-minorities protest, they're not, and they riot, they're protesting the unfairness. And that's what hurts, when you see that people are treated different just because of the color of our skin. That hurts.
Well, it started way back when.
Oh, I remember being on my way to International Falls, Minnesota, when I lived in Fort Francis, Emo, Ontario, and they didn't want me and my kids to sit in a booth in the restaurant. My kids are in.
When bathrooms were segregated. Tell us about Leonard. What do you know about the injustice?
Well, when you see the pictures, when you see him being carted off in handcuffs, and if you've read any of the articles and stuff, that there was, that there's a lot of untruths in there. They were downright, lies. The FBI, the transcripts and all that. There's so much discrepancy.
He was the fall guy.
He was a fall guy. Exactly. He was a fall guy, and it didn't make, nobody listened. The people who should have listened to what actually happened, they didn't listen. They didn't care. If you care, you listen.
So by Leonard's coming home now, does that give us hope that our voices will be heard even clearer?
Well, I know because I have been to some of the different prisons. I've been to Victorville, California. I've been to Pendleton. I've been to Salem. I've been to different prisons. And, I remember Jimmy Schmidt. He helped build one of the first sweat lodges at Clarendon. They call the CD is called "Making the River." They believed he tried 17 times to run away from there because he was being sexually abused in there. Nobody listened. Nobody listens. And
So did you just say there's a sweat lodge in prisons that it's allowed?
yes,
Okay, teach us.
Some of the prisons now have sweat lodges and ceremonies. It isn't everybody. But sometimes, one bad apple can spoil the whole bunch. You can have 100 people do good things, but I guess you have to make sure you keep your cup half full. Is your cup half full or is it half empty? If you're looking for negative, you're going to find negative.
And how happy are you for this day that Leonard's being released?
I'm ecstatic. I am totally ecstatic. I wouldn't be here if not. I don't go a lot of places. I'm a cancer survivor, but this means so much to me that I will go. I will go because I owe. Because Leonard did for us what we couldn't do for us.
So this is a true Thanksgiving.
This is a true Thanksgiving, yes, exactly. It is. It's a day to give thanks.
And we're having turkey tonight.
And we're having turkey, yes. And I hope you stay and eat with us.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Well, thank you so much, and over and out.
Over and out, thank you.
Okay, it's Jeffrey here. We're all the way in Portland, Oregon, and we're with...
Carrie Young.
And we're celebrating today Leonard Peltier's release after 50 years.
Yes.
And
I went to the event Sunday and we got t-shirts.
oh, fantastic. And so before we interview you and you tell us your ecstaticness of this moment, this day, play some music for us. Okay, we got it. Thank you. So today we're celebrating something that we dreamed about. We never thought this day would come.
No, I was just a teenager, like when all this happened. I was born and raised in Portland, but it's like I remember all the
Bumper stickers?
yes, and yeah, always
The black and red bumper stickers, right?
yes.
And tell us what you know about the story or about today being wonderful for the nation.
Yes, for a man that was innocent, and they just used him as a scapegoat, and they knew the truth, and they had to just use him for a scapegoat, which is really sad, instead of digging for the truth.
The fall guy.
Yes, yeah, the scapegoat.
What the hell?
Right.
Yeah.
It's like there's just another Indian, what the hell, we'll just do it on him.
We have to tell like it is.
Right.
You know, and so many people have been afraid.
Yes.
You know, politically correct is like, go away, let Leonard home.
Yes, yes. After
And
all
now
these
we
years.
need to pardon him because he's at home arrest.
Right.
That's bull.
Exactly. It's like,
That's-
yeah, he's not really free, is he?
Right.
It's like,
Well, we're happy he can get
out.
pizza,
right.
you know,
Happy he's-
and have a tobacco, you know, when he wants and be with his loved ones.
Yes.
But come on,
Right.
let's pardon him.
Right.
So that's our next work.
Good.
And now he's going to teach us, right?
Right.
What he learned.
And hopefully the next generation too will like remember what happened. Innocent men.
It's a beautiful day, right? Today is it.
Yes.
Today is it.
He is it. So hopefully he'll get out and come home. Is he home yet?
But she said we need a national day that is
For him.
for him,
Yes.
like Martin Luther King Day,
Yes.
you know, where everybody rests and everybody, you know, has beautiful, clear water, you know.
Yes.
Any final words to the children?
Listen to your elders. Because they know. They've been there. They've been through it. And you guys don't understand. You don't think they understand, but they do.
My name's Mumu.
Okay. And do you know about Leonard?
No.
That he was in jail for 50 years and he got free today?
No, I didn't know that.
That's pretty cool though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's no fun to be in jail. So he's coming home today and that's what the celebration is about. You know? So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Thank you, Leonard, for everything. And I'm so sorry, everything you've gone through.
Right.
We all deserve to be free, and you know, I mean, we've always had to fight for our freedom. So this is a good win, and you know, we just have to keep going and keep surviving, and know that all kinds of things are going to come our way that we could not ever expect, or that we may be able to expect, but there's nothing we can do but keep stepping.
Fantastic. Okay, thank you. Jeff, and we're in Portland, Oregon still, and it's Leonard Peltier Come Home Day after 50 years, 5-0 everybody.
I'm Forrest Yellow Earrings, and it is a good day seeing one of our own being released, you know, putting up the right fight
Right?
to, you know, get out and show that he is a good person and hung on so long.
Okay. Have you ever been in jail?
I have.
So you understand what he went through, but he has 50 years.
Yes.
Right.
It's a lot of patience and, you know, a lot of lonely nights in there, you know. And when you're in the middle of trying to prove that you're not guilty of something, it's a lot of thinking about, you know, what's going to happen tomorrow or if you'll be getting to go home to see your family, you know. So patience.
So can you imagine Leonard learned a lot by reading for 50 years, and he's going to teach us now?
With living with peace in there and knowing that he was, you know, not guilty of it all, I'm pretty sure he took a lot into, and a lot of people out here, you know, supported him. So I'm pretty sure he learned a lot, and he probably has a lot to teach for having so much patience and being there so long.
Years, Leonard!
Yeah, no, long time ago, yeah. Thank you.